We are playing Minecraft video games. Welcome, y'all. Today we don't have the best teammate, at least from prior playing experiences I've had with them. Sadly, their skill kind of degraded after they lost their main account. And I'm also not going to be playing well, because I'm still focusing on the keybinds, the newer ones I have. We'll see. Dude, I had the most amazing arm workout. I can tell you that. Oh. Don't try this at home, but okay. But I actually had two problems. For once, I had a headache that was appearing when I stressed my body, as in I don't know, blood pressure rising headache, basically. And the other thing was, when working out my triceps, I had a little bit of pain in my left triceps. As I said, don't try this at home, but what I did is I focused on my breath in order to make it so the headache would go away. And I paid very close attention to the angle of my arm. And that also helped me get over the triceps pain. But as I said, you shouldn't try this at home. Even with the experience I have, I shouldn't try this. I'm not a good role model in this way. I don't know. I need my workout. I need it. It would be so much smarter to be a little more careful with my body, because that would make it so in the long run, statistically, I'd be able to work out even more. But no. It's sad. It is very sad. Let's see how well I can still play even though my arms are completely destroyed. I've really... Oh, dude, it's kind of sad. I've really been motivated. I created a social media account for my workouts. Basically, I created a workout persona online. Raymond V1, welcome. Give me a pime sub. But I have to admit, I wouldn't know what exactly to post, you know? Because my usual standards still apply, that I don't want to just copy something else that someone is doing without adding my own thing to it, without adding my own value to it. And I just don't really see why people would get any extra value from me, especially in this content space. Especially in this content space. There's just always going to be someone who can do it better. As for my true crime show, for example, I have a plan in mind. If I do it at some point, I have a plan in mind. Yeah, Aqua's not going first. I have a plan in mind that makes it so my show is worth it to watch, because it is better than all the other shows, you know? But as for working out, I hold no special value. Like, I'm never gonna be the strongest or the, I don't know, the biggest. Frick, okay. Have a stroke. Awesome. 2 streams in a row. What? Is this possible? Am I seeing this correctly? Awesome. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you, man. Crazy. That is amazing. The only thing That I could see myself actually holding great value is when it comes to push-ups. Yeah, here we go. When it comes to push-ups, because I remember, I like mentioning this story. I tell it oftentimes because I'm pretty proud of it. Back in my A levels. Ooh, nice. Have a stroke, have a stroke. Are we gonna see each other more often from now on? Awesome. I would like it. I would like it very much. I like to tell the story oftentimes, but basically in my A levels we had a push-up exam, and we had to do as many push-ups as possible in 60 seconds, and I did 55. Another person from my class also did 55. That guy looked crazy. He basically was a sphere, but had incredible arms and a flatter chest, if you know what I mean. Like, he was looking like some sort of power lifter in a way. It was a weird physique. I don't know, but he also did 55, so we shared number one. We shared the number one spot. And that made it so me and that guy, we were the only two to get the best possible grade for that exam. So I could see myself going for most push-ups in 30 and in 60 seconds. I could see myself. I don't know what the most in 60 seconds is. Maybe that's a little too unrealistic. But I've seen the most in 30 seconds. Some guy on YouTube did, I don't know, how much was it? 46? I don't remember it anymore. It happened a long time ago. But someone did an amount of push-ups in 30 seconds that I was like, if I work out for like a year, I can do that too. So the only value in the fitness content creation space I see myself contributing to would be if I would go for the world record most push-ups in 30 seconds. There I could be like, okay, you are going to find something on my channel that you are not going to find on anybody else's channel. Oh, I got rid of my sword. I tossed it out. Okay, at least I still have the stone sword. I used to bike every day to and from old college, so I was 35 kilometers each way. My upper strength is meh, but I can kick like a horse. Kick like a horse is crazy. Yeah. So in your case, you would probably go for something lower body strength wise. Yeah, I don't know. If I theoretically ever find something, then I could see myself going for something like this, but if not, then I kind of don't really see it. One thought I had, I have to admit, one thought I had was something special about me that definitely separates me from others maybe, is I've been working out consistently for so long, but I look like I never worked out before. Okay, maybe it's not that severe, but like I don't look like I work out for this long, or like I have worked out for this long. So I have thought of something where basically I document my progress towards increasing my physique, because it's a whole story, but the main reason for why my physique doesn't look accordingly is basically because I just wasn't knowledgeable enough for most of my life. I just didn't know how it worked, so I trained completely wrong and never made any real progress, you know? So I could see myself going for something like a transformation video. I document my progress from, I don't know, right now up until a certain point that I would set for myself, and then that could work. I know transformation videos at least used to be a big thing. I don't know if nowadays it would still be a thing. Grace, welcome. You really like my stream? But it's your first time chat. I mean, we do have silent viewers from time to time. You can find my Discord server if you just do !DC. So that's probably what you're looking for. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, I just love working at. I keep oh, that's actually my girlfriend. Maybe I'm gonna ask real quick. What's up? Is this to mute myself? Oh, this teammate is very good. I don't know why he only has 10 monthly of kitty oil. Less than 10 even. I don't know what he's doing. That here, yeah. I could do that, you know? I would probably use my phone to record because I'm not gonna work with this camera setup. You know how much of a struggle that would be? Do I look... Oh, wow, okay, what the hell? I mean, this makes sense, but like, I'm gonna take a picture of myself real quick, what the hell? I'm so bad at this. I have very nice teeth, though. I really like my teeth. Okay. How do you look on selfies? Wait, also, how can I put my hand... Dude. Okay, I'm not gonna take a picture. I thought I could get a nice picture. But basically, to explain to you, well done. I've learned throughout content creation that you don't need to have a good camera. I say, yeah, for real. Dude, in real life, I have to... This is maybe a little bit of a weakness of mine, but I consider myself to be very attractive. Like, I'm very happy with myself. There's not a whole lot that I would change about myself. Like, yeah, okay, I've got weird thumbs, but like, I don't really care about that. The only thing I might change is my hairline. Like, makes sense. I've shown this a bunch of different times. No, I don't have hair loss. It's just my natural hairline. That would be the only thing I consider changing, but even that, I don't feel like I have to change. Like, literally, I have developed a hairstyle which makes me comfortable with my hairline as well. I have to admit, I haven't figured out yet how to make the hair stay this way for longer than 5 minutes, especially if I leave the house. But in theory, if I would invest some time into it, and maybe you would find some substance to rub into my hair or something to make it stay, I'm even happy with that. There's nothing I would change about myself. Visually, I have a couple things I would change just for quality of life. For example, I can't really breathe through my nose too well most of the time. Maybe I would... Nah. Aside from that, I'm totally happy. What was I talking about, though? Yeah, but for some reason, whenever you take a picture of yourself, no matter how much you like yourself and your appearance, you're always gonna hate it. There's like 2 pictures I've ever taken in my life of myself where I looked good, and the main reason for this is that you're not taking those pictures correctly. Like, this leads towards an effect that I have realized, to get back to that, throughout content creation. Basically, even if you have a very bad camera, you can make a camera look very good and expensive just by the correct lighting setup. I'm not a lighting expert. I wouldn't call myself a lighting expert in the slightest, but I think I have found a setup that works very well for me, and it's this current setup. And with this, I've at least in my opinion, the camera setup I have right now looks super expensive. This could very well just be a multiple $1,000 camera, because those usual cameras you see all the YouTubers have, that's usually either a Sony Alpha or what is that other thing called? Canon? Is it Canon? I don't know what the other thing is called. But it's always one of two cameras, because they record in 60 FPS 4K, and they are the cheapest for 60 FPS 4K recording. There's a special name for them that I don't know in English. In German it is, yeah, Canon D. That could actually be the case, yeah. I don't know what it's called in English, but in German it is Spiegelreflexkamera. No clue what they call it in English, I don't know. And DSLR camera. See, I've heard of that. I didn't know it was that, but yeah, okay, maybe it's that. And I feel like my camera setup looks like I have one of those. Could easily be, just because of proper lighting. And this effect I also just tested with my phone. I'm in this perfectly lit environment. I use my phone camera that usually doesn't produce great pictures of me, and immediately looks perfect. It looks very, very good. It's literally just lighting. Like, the camera I'm using for this is a 300, I think, a $300 webcam. $300 in order to be able to do 4K and 60 FPS, but it doesn't have insane color ranges. It doesn't have all the benefits of a DSLR camera. None of that. Which, by the way, stands for Digital Single Lens Reflex Camera, which I just came up with, my invention. It doesn't have any of that, but since I have proper lighting, it looks like an expensive DSLR camera. And yeah, that makes it so, to get back to the actual topics that we were talking about, I could, if I would find something to make a fitness content creation make sense for me personally, then I could literally just take these two lights, plug them into a power outlet, take my phone with my phone, stand, exactly, and it would look like a very expensive setup, and I could start immediately, and it would work out in terms of visuals, so I'm happy with the visuals. Not that I say that it's necessary to have these visuals to succeed or something, but I could make that work. The thing is, when it comes to content creation in that field, you also have stuff like anabolic lighting, which I'm unsure how to combine that with this lighting setup in order to have a cheap camera but still have it look good, even though you've got anabolic lighting. I have to admit, don't know if that works or how that works. That's $2. Okay, I have to admit the lighting I use here is actually more expensive. I think the two lights together cost like 300 or something, or yeah, 300 probably. But that's not necessary. You don't need this type of budget for that. I think I'm just gonna let him run and get his bed right. Or get yellow bed. Are you actually Nos Demon? Maybe no. Nah, I would say no. Whoa! Oh my god. Do I have mouse acceleration on or something? That felt weird. Slash marker. No. Because my sensitivity should be the same. But sometimes I overshoot in a weird way. Sounds weird, but as in I aim too far. Okay. May I? Here we go. So yeah, maybe today, I've got a night shift today, looking forward to it. Maybe today I will look into if I can do something. I wouldn't tell you. I wouldn't tell you the name of the channel, but I have the channel created. I also have got an Instagram account created, and I personally think it looks very, very good from its branding. Oh yeah. I don't really have the greatest profile picture yet because I don't really have aesthetic workout pics of myself. I just have progress documentation pics, which I took without really looking out for the aesthetic. So I didn't want to use that for a profile picture. But aside from the profile picture, I'm very happy with that. I'll see. I'll have enough time to brainstorm today. Also, I don't know if I can show you this, but I created something today. Let me see if I can show you this. I created a bunch of paper. Let's see. Am I doxing myself? Yeah, okay. I'm not doxing myself. There's nothing crazy on here, but I'd rather not show this page. Can I show this page? Yeah, I can show this page. Basically, it's just like, I don't know, 7 or 8 pages. But now that I think about it, not even interesting pages. I thought that this was interesting to talk about, but now that I think about it, no, not too interesting. What time do I plan on ending the stream? That's a good question. I always, at least when I have to go to work the same day, I always just stream for 1.5 hours. So it's gonna be roughly in 1 hour and 10 minutes. Okay, nah. That doesn't feel super realistic. Okay. Why are you so mad? The usual thing is happening. They don't go for the person they should go for. The usual thing is happening. Ragefield, welcome, give me a pine sub. And I just got the HJazz AK 820 keyboard. There are some very nice sounding keyboards out there, I can agree to you. Every once in a while I hear a keyword and I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. What if we focus a little on the game? I feel like that wouldn't hurt us. Okay, both Aqua are very interested in our defense for some reason, but also in going for us. The hit slowed me down so I couldn't land on the blocks, that's annoying. But teammate is gonna go for them now, so I'll probably just go towards these people. I'm starting to get used to my keybinds a little better. It's starting to work out quite well. Yeah, because it looks nice, especially in combination with your overall look. With your color and name and other badge. Looks very good. I personally also really like it. Yeah, it's very cute. Can agree to you. Blue still exists. Awesome. What? Oh my god. What is this? What? I mean, I could have done that much better. I just, because of my keybinds, wasn't able to. But the way my hit happened was kind of weird, I tell you. Muscles are very sore. For some reason my shoulders. Should my shoulders be sore? Oh yeah, okay, makes sense. I did a triceps exercise that I apparently didn't isolate too well. I have to admit, yeah. I didn't pay too much attention to that. I have this little problem, I have to admit, where I do have the mind-muscle connection to isolate some exercises better. But if I would do that and fully isolate them, I'd have to take less weight. And for some reason I don't want that, even though I'm not working with crazy weight in the first place, so... This being an ego thing doesn't really make that much sense anyway. But... What does our... event server look like? Our event server looks very good. Cannot complain about that. Yeah, I've got like, I don't know, many. I've got like 117 million. I should, if I'm still correct, I should be the first person. I should have been the first person to reach 100 million legitly, if I'm not mistaken here. Because you get a bunch of tokens from botting the ticket machine. So I think like 2 or 3 people are in front of me just because they bought the ticket machine heavily and got a bunch of tokens that way. I think I'm actually, unless someone passed me now, still #1 legit in tokens. Because I've used the ticket machine a bunch. I've used it a lot. But like without using any illegal modifications, just with my own 2 hands and my laptop. It's crazy, I can tell you. I can tell you that. Oh, dude. Oh, that was a cute one. I didn't see it properly, but I think that was a very good looking one, wasn't it? Like a little sleeping dragon. But I feel like it maybe was Easter themed, which takes a little bit away. Hello. They actually went for the person who wanted to break the bed this time. Never seen before. New thing. Crazy. I have to admit, I made these purchases purely to work out hotkeys. Those weren't the smartest purchases. Pink making. Okay. I assume he's gonna tell me if he needs help, right? That's a long name. Welcome. You downloaded RAM. Oh yeah, that's gonna go well. That is going to go well. What? He's already here? Heh. Ooh, the little angle on the fireball shot, that was pretty good. But... 2 years? I didn't say anything in that case. I take everything back. I take all of the fun making back. Welcome. Art Gaming Official, welcome, welcome. The command might still be on cooldown. Have a stroke. You might have to wait a little bit before you can use that again. Ah, he killed his friend. In that case, I can just drop down. Yeah, blocking your sword like that doesn't help you at all. I can tell you. God. 4 years and 5 months is crazy. Oh, and 30. Yeah, you are actually the #1 viewer, or you would be if you would actually be watching the stream from time to time. Maybe that's gonna change now. Could very well be. Goodbye. Oh. Oh, whoa, 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 my friend. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Ah, frick. The things I would block in, but like I fear I will just not... Yeah, find my hotkeys. I think their bed's gone, right? Huh? Oh, I still didn't have armor. I should have saved up for him and then... Yeah. I'm unsure if I want to show my face, I have to admit. If I do workout content creation. I have to admit. But like my first project would be the transformation anyway, and after the transformation I probably don't have to worry about my physique anymore. I have to admit the only thing that's kind of holding me back is the thought that I just don't want people who know me to see my current physique. But like, it's not really the smartest. Yes, I got him. Do not get rubber banded. I have to admit, I rarely do. I don't know why. I don't know if they're already preparing to give me YouTube rank or something, even though YouTube rank doesn't even prevent that from happening anymore. But recently, and for a good while so, I haven't gotten back anymore. I haven't gotten lagged back anymore by ghost blocks. Like if you just casually place a block and it disappears, and I 90% of the time am fine to jump off of it without getting lagged back for some reason. I guess a Hypixel actually improved a thing, question mark. If I was one of the commentary BedWars YouTubers from back in the days, that would be the title now. However, oh, this is not a great situation. Wait, what? I remember I skipped both green and they are not going for a bet? Question mark? Oh, they are right now. They are. I'll avoid. But I feel to be one of the only ones, because many people I know still get lagged back quite often, also from ghost blocks and everything. I don't know. Chicken hooray! Hooray! I don't know why green is doing what they are doing, it does make sense. But it's okay. If he wants to waste his life this way in-game, his life in-game. Many people would argue that we are wasting our life more by playing this game as intensively. I will see if I can take a selfie again. Okay. Why does it look like my right part of my face is just swollen? What the hell? Hmm. I'm also gonna send... Nah, now the game starts. I was gonna send a picture of you as well. Rooftop! I think it was out of rotation. Are there shorts next to your face cam? No, this is my highlight video. If you haven't already, go ahead and help me get YouTube rank and subscribe to this YouTube channel, Modern Life on YouTube. You can find it. I have to disable it real quick because I have to start rushing. You can find the channel by typing !YT into the chat. We are going to reach YouTube rank by the end of the year. Woo! I currently get like 5,000 subs a month. We're gonna hit 10k very soon. Like, we're already at 8.3k. We're gonna hit 10k in, I don't know, 2 weeks or something. It's amazing. Ooh, 10k. How did I actually manage to put my sword away? Ah, dude, my leg. Why are you not subscribed, man? How can you do this to me? Can you just... I hate you. You personally. The guy behind this account. It's a glitch that makes you unsubscribe. Yeah. I still don't have ladders. As I said, get out of here. I don't like you. Did I block that one? I didn't. Ah, I can't deal with these new hotkeys. Most people find me annoying at first. Yeah, I changed my hotkeys. Oh wait, I also should have changed the title. I forgot to change the title. Oops. Here we go. Day 4. Because I have found that I had my sword and my block hotkey on my mouse, and I have found that destabilized my mouse grip, and thus I changed them. But the problem is that in order to do so, I had to change 4 hotkeys in general. 4 hotkeys in total, which is sword and blocks, obviously, which I have to relearn now, and both my tools. Obviously pretty annoying. Didn't I get your bed? Or was it yellow bed? Did I get yellow bed? I got yellow bed. Wait, where's the yellow player? Can you fall to the frickin' side? Where's my block hotkey? Can you do something? Ah. Thank you, Vad. Welcome, Vad. Wait, no. What if I just use this? Oh, and another thing, not only the push-up thing, but also grip strength. I've got some good grip strength. I can't with these new hotkeys, dude. It's so annoying. Now everyone in their... Whoa, what if I keep these diamonds? Everyone and their grandmother is mad at me now, but I have all the diamonds that exist on this map. What the hell? If only I had one more. I bet it's gone. Unless... Teammate is the greatest! Woo! Okay. Dude, this is crazy too bad. I'm gonna pass this guy. This is not my... There we go, our trap is triggered. No, I didn't think of that. I didn't think he could just escape. No. Alright, now it's just pink. No! As if... All I wanted was to flow down faster. Flow up, obviously, not flow down. Didn't want to flow down. No! As if... I thought this was so much faster. Here we go. My goodness. I'm also gonna pass this guy. What'd you do it a third time? Luckily not. Otherwise I would have been slightly embarrassing. If I just win another 1v1, I should have their bed. It's just sadly not. Ah, oh, he's a low pinger. Obviously, he's a low pinger. Woo! Okay. Yeah, see? That is on your tail. That is actually on your tail. You just need to miss a couple months and that already immediately overtakes you. You gotta be careful, my man. Okay. Awesome. Obviously! I was just waiting for it to happen. I was just waiting for it to happen, dude. It was so obvious. It was so freaking obvious. Ah, bad. Please do slash marker obvious. Yeah, that's what I look like right now. Like that little guy inside of the little picture. It was the most obvious thing to happen in the history of obvious things. 22 CPS. May I get 22 again? Oh, wow. Did I not manage to place a block on the side there? I could have saved myself with the fireball, but no. I didn't even get close enough to place a block, apparently. I have a great teammate today. Not only is this teammate very good at the game, but he also can deal very well with my playstyle that I'm using right now here. One of them has to void if they want to keep their bed. I don't know if they already know that we have Abi. Dude, they keep buying traps. Okay. Surely I can still void, right? Oh, he got one of them, nice. And the other one is super low. They have to escape if they want to survive this. I don't think teammates saw that this guy's just in our shop. Okay, good. I like that we're not getting held back by the slack. I'm very hungry, I have to admit. Sec. Let me get food. I have to get food. I'm one ticket off. Okay, I'll go here. Wait, actually, before I go here, I'll claim this. Oh. I'm very hungry, but I want to eat something good. I might also visit the bathroom. Humbling is not a playstyle. I read that, but I was like, I didn't think too much of it, but now that I read it again, it's actually kind of funny. Can you please? Okay, we're not too far away again. Doesn't look like we got any tickets. Okay. And now I'll actually go get something to eat. I'll be right back for you to enjoy. Ah, that's me as well. Wait, here. I'm gonna cut off my balls. Lol. That? I'm not kidding. I want to tell a story about balls now. What a coincidence. Basically. I'm not kidding, but I apparently sat so weird on my chair here that my balls actually went numb. Weird. Anyway, we got food. Very delicious food. Even better in combination with milk, but I don't have milk, so... Mmm. Ooh. Julian, welcome. Ah. Ah! How annoying. Something is weird with my mouse. Can tell you that. Mmm. Very delicious. I think I'll go for pink. Try to be what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. One of my favorite artists dropped a promo video for his upcoming... What was that? Dropped a promo video for his upcoming album. And the promo video, dude, that was a like 16-minute song that he performed live, and it was amazing. So I was super hyped for the album, and then yesterday I listened through the album and it was super disappointing. It was like the worst pieces of music, every single song that I've ever heard of him. That was slightly disappointing, I can tell you. Giant Rooks song. Never heard of Giant Rooks. This is so sad. Couldn't afford healing. Oh, I can afford healing. But he will need help with the yellow. Right. I would say that's also one of my favorite bands, but I don't have a lot of favorite bands, so... Does make... Okay, he avoided. Good. Does make sense. What? Was I that low? I feel like yellow won't stop coming and they won't stop coming. Half a heart? Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Thank you, Vad. Oh! My inner lip got trapped in between the food and my teeth. That hurt. Okay, I have to admit, inner lip I usually associate something else with, but I'm speaking of my mouth. I'm speaking of my mouth. Not gonna fall for that. Where's my frickin' hotkeys? I hate everything and everyone. Oh, I'm fricked. Didn't I have shears or did I just misclick? At least I got the bed after all. That was my goal. Ow. Still hurts. I think I want to eat more food. I'm gonna seek more food. Just wish I had milk. Ooh, nice. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. You think you're gonna get to 100? Mm. Oh, 2. Good start. I think these very bright lights aren't super good for my headache. It's slowly coming back. But I mean, I can go to bed in 12 hours. Songs translated to German? Never heard of that. I mean, I've heard of the concept, but I don't know of the specific meme you are referencing. Hey! I just opened this bunny and it lost its ears immediately. Didn't even do that. Poor bunny. Oh yeah, by the way, I should actually be at a concert right now with my girlfriend. But I chose that streaming BedWars before going to work is more important. No, I'm just kidding. But the concert would start in 6 minutes, and my work shift starts in 1.5 hours, so it was pretty clear that I couldn't make it to the concert and actually like see the whole thing without having to quit after like an hour to go to work, or even earlier. So my girlfriend decided to go with her best friend instead. Hey. I'm bored. Let's play some good music. Never mind the music. I feel like the game's probably not gonna last too long. Huh? I see that be very entertaining, have a stroke. But like, is this with AI or some software, or is someone actually doing that? Because that feels like it's very fast. Nice. Oh, Bunny is no more. Mm. The thing is, I sometimes think AI is better than it actually is. Because this paper I referenced, I have here. I asked AI to do this. I gave it the paper and I was like, can you make this look good? And the AI just gave me 5 pages, not even using all of the information I gave it. And like, instead of having, yeah, I can show you this, but like, let me show you some random thing. For example, instead of giving me a page with this information, it, now I spat on it. That's sad. But instead of using all the information and making it look better, it literally just gave me a blank page with the same headline. What? And I had 5 pages with like the same headlines. Sometimes some pages didn't have a headline in general. And then on one page there were like 3 bullet points with like 3 pieces of information. And I'm sitting here like, what? I thought AI was able to do anything, I guess, but not this. This is trash. So now I just have ugly paper, but at least it has my information. Yeah, but like, can't AI also produce like entire movie scenes nowadays? But it can't make a paper with information look good? I don't know. Weird. Also, am I screaming by any chance? I feel like I'm screaming slightly. Because I can't hear myself. Whatever. Disappointed. I've seen stuff that looks okay. Sometimes you can tell it's AI, and I personally also don't really like the style of AI. But some videos look decent. We're gonna be streaming for another like 23 minutes. And I feel like I didn't play at all. I feel like 90% of the time I was just sitting here watching this. For the ghost of you, I miss you more than life. Be next to me, your memory is ecstasy. I don't really understand Teammate's playstyle. Like, so far he has been successful with it, so I can't say anything, but like, it's like he's just hiding most of the time. Doing time in which he should collect resources, for example. Like, if he instead of hiding would grab a bunch of emeralds and diamonds, and I feel like that would benefit the situation much more than just hiding. I don't know. Your memory is ecstasy. I miss you more than life. And if I can't be close to you. And if I can't be next to you. This would probably be the point at which I, as a streamer, have a job of entertaining you because nothing entertaining is happening in game. Now we're stuck with each other, you know? Thing is, you can leave the stream. I kinda can't. But I appreciate if you stay here even though it's not super entertaining. Maybe it's entertaining to watch what Tima is up to. But I feel like he doesn't really leave the space at all, so... Okay, here we go. But again, it's a P in GPT. I know what P is. Pre-trained. It's just spewing back what it's been given, slightly modified in terms of video and such. Same with text. It's seen anvil is metal hammer thingy. So it knows if you ask about an anvil, it needs to return words related to metal and hammering. That's cool. Yeah, today. I think today morning I listened to a video about reading. Very interesting. 30 minutes, perfect length for my daily household session. And yeah. Could tell you something about it, but it's not super interesting. I think I will, I mean, I consider it interesting, but probably not interesting to talk about. I think what I will do is I will check the software for this mouse. Generative, woo! I like generation. Vertical scroll speed. Zero debounce, angle snapping, sound feedback. Oh, did teammate just die? Let's hit him with the NT and continue. This is what I waited for the past 10 minutes. Nah, he did well. We're not gonna get a star today. For some reason you sound like ZazVGC. I think it's because you talk about tech and also appear to say smart things and like teach me on topics. So that's interesting. Yeah, you would like to know who ZazVGC is, huh? I take the fall. I got you covered when there's no one at all. Oh yeah, and I stay through the night. Hey, I thought I clicked on this. Okay. We still have about 15 minutes. We've got someone called Hacker in our queue, but they've got completely normal stats. Nothing that hints towards them actually being a hacker. I think we're fine, right? It's crazy that you are subscribed for 31 months, not years. 31 months, and you don't know who ZazVGC is. That is 1.5 things to happen. That's interesting. If this headache doesn't disappear, then it's actually going to be a little bit of a challenging night shift. Especially if it's actually challenging by default without the headache thing. Oh! Don't worry, teammate, I got it, yes! It's so laggy. I got one. And, okay, he fell. Woo! I got two! Here we go. Please. Can you, can you do /marker takeout? Okay. Wins 12E. Would you rather watch a tree grow? I'm scared of the last part. I don't think I should pronounce that. So I was prepared, but as I read that out, the plan in my head was I shouldn't say the last bit because I immediately saw what you were going for there. But I was like, wait, but what if the first thing is also a prank? So I started reading it, and then while reading I was like, wait, could the first thing also be something? And then I got scared. Yeah, but no, that was pretty obvious. Just good. The way I interact with these messages is I see them, and the moment I see them, I already have read them in their entirety, and then I read them out. Luckily I do it this way, because that way I already realize that what you said there is something I probably shouldn't pronounce. Alright, here we go. But for some reason, and this is very weird, and I think people who don't stream or content create themselves can't relate to this. For some reason, even though I already know what the message I read out is going to be, still I can react to it while reading it as if I haven't read it yet, and it feels like a genuine reaction. That's weird, even to myself, but for some reason it works. I don't know. Yeah, I talked about trees, and now I'm gonna say the N-word. Happens. I sometimes do that. I got you covered when there's no one at all. Oh yeah, and I stay through the night when you got demons trying to break through the wall. We still have... The fireball didn't do anything. We still have a long way to go. Also, in terms of our project for today, I feel like we're getting better at the keybinds. I have to admit, I do feel like that. But it still isn't too good. I still feel like we've got a lot of room for improvement. I really think this is going to be like 2 weeks and then we're going to be fine. Then we can continue with the grip in general. Oh yeah, and I stay through the night. Have a stroke, have you been here before? Nobody sees Have a Stroke, yet he is my #1 subscriber. He's been following for 4 years, and I hope it's okay that I call you a he. I don't know if it's accurate. I've read stuff that could lead me towards believing that he is not correct. I'm just saying it out of habit. But following for 4 years and 5 months, and he's subscribed for 31 years or 31 months or something, which is a #1 subscriber. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's the option that I had in mind. I think yesterday I read you were talking about your boyfriend. I was like, what could this be now? Do I have to say she? Do I have to say he? I was not sure, but now I can be sure. Oh, God. Oh, come on. For how long? 31 months. I guess you are referencing that? Because anything else would be kind of weird. How long have you been gay for, huh? I tend to say weird stuff, you know that. Sometimes I say the N-word, you know? Quite frequently, actually. It's my favorite word. Depending on what you define as the N-word. Here we go. Lol, that's crazy. I've been with my girlfriend for over 2 years as well. Like 2 years and a couple months. Crazy. What a coincidence. Doesn't need to be in the highlight. I don't know about strong though. I also wouldn't say that I'm necessarily super strong. I look stronger than I am. Can we? Yeah, we can still do like 1 or 2 games. Yeah, okay, 20 kilogram motor, so I like... Drop the height I've mentioned before, 190 centimeters. I think in weird measurement, units of measurement, that's like 6.29 or something feet or inches, or nah, feet probably. Or is there something else? I don't know. Basically 6'3" is what they always say. Here we go. My boyfriend is 160. Ooh, I see we've got the same taste in boyfriends. Sounds good. I hope they are above the age of 18, right? Are we talking about above the age of 18? Ah, okay, I see. I see. Good. My girlfriend is also older than me, so... Oh, aye. First cheater for today? I don't give off tall energy? Green prop cheating. My man. I don't give off tall energy. What even is tall energy? Fill in the energy, fill in the spirit. If this is the end, I need one more visit. I need something a lot more fulfilling. Move out of London town. Move to rural village. You made me delete the pic of my phone. Stand up for us. Aye, dude. Like, how would that even tell you if I'm tall or not? It's not like I have a freaking measurement stick behind me or something that I could stand up against. No, it wouldn't. Like, if you would see this entire room, the camera isn't able to capture the entire room. But I've got incredible, incredible ceilings. Like, my ceiling is, I don't know, 290 or 320 or something. I think around 3 meters tall. It's like a crazy tall ceiling. But you wouldn't even see that. It's way out of frame. I can stand up after this game, but it's not gonna help you in understanding if I'm big or not. You're gonna have to take my word for it, you know? I generally don't think I've ever been believed once online when I say my head, but goes to the bottom of my shoulders. My girlfriend goes up to pretty much the bottom of my chin, a little lower, I would say. Oh yeah, green is cheating, true. I almost forgot about that. Just get that blue is also going for them. How stupid is green? What? My cousin, for example, as I mentioned, I'm 190 centimeters, and my cousin, I think, is what, 152 or something? Dude, my cousin, I don't know, it's crazy. If I stand with my back straight, I think my cousin goes up to less than my nipple. I don't even think she's reaching nipple height. I think less than that. It's super tiny, I can tell you that. Or maybe around nipple height. It's very fun. I guess that sounds weird, I know. Greg. I believe you stroke. I didn't even read that. I believe you stroke is crazy. Yeah, this is a guy who's supposedly cheating. I've seen the bridge, you know, so I can imagine it. That, please do slash marker combo. Wait, did that even do the marker for the takeout earlier? There was a takeout somewhere. But I don't remember him saying a thing. Wait, what if he... Oh, good. Did you do the marker earlier? No? Please do slash marker takeout at some point in the past. I don't know, you can write it however you want, just make it clear that it's a takeout that happened a while ago. A long while ago. That is sad. I should chase after green. 220 is crazy. My former best friend was 197 maybe, or 195 or something, because he had a disease that made him grow taller. I think I know people who are above the height of 2 meters though. I just don't remember who right now. I don't remember who right now, but I think I know someone. It's like a buff disease? Nah, it's Thank you, Ved. At least I didn't say bitch this time. But what a nice teacher you have. They even say danke. Appreciable. My teachers always just punch me in the face. I'm just kidding. Dude. Most of my teachers wouldn't even dare punching me in the face. I feel like I wouldn't be a good fighter. Like, all jokes aside, I feel like if I had to fight someone, I would just die. I wouldn't do well. Lol? No way. No way. The cheater almost died. If the cheater wouldn't have had his timed cheats that make him stuck in the void, and also his pearl, then he would have just died because of my fireball. Because it confused him so much he walked off. Lol. Vad, please do slash marker lol. I'm not afraid that he's ink, I'm more afraid that he's not ink. Thank you, Vad. He does act like he has a pearl, yes. Unless he has milk, he does have milk. Yes, we've got the frickin' chicken! Awesome, the chicken is messing him up completely. If only my hotkey would work. Wait, where is he now? Oh, there. Missed. I think he's using the cheat that hits people to the side. But just good that we had the chicken. We need another one. That just saved our bet. 4Q struggling with me solo? 4Q? I feel like at some point cheaters just get paranoid. The moment they can't beat someone immediately and people are going for them, because obviously if someone is cheating, you are going for them. They're immediately like, ah, okay, you must be against the rules and who? You are 4Qing. Aha, yeah, I got you. You are 4Qing. Ah, now you can't say anything anymore. Got you, I catched you. I've got your nose. It's a rotational item. What do you think about that, Stroke? A rotational item. Why would we void on that? That doesn't feel like it makes sense. Is this fireball gonna confuse you again? What? Dude, this cheat is so annoying. This frickin' cheat that deflects people towards another side than what you're actually hitting them. It's super annoying. Still one of the best clips, the thank you bitch clip. Yeah, it's annoying. I've seen it being used twice now with this guy. He's just gonna run towards the back again. Gonna go to the roof. It's freaking cheat. NPC enter, I don't even know what that means. Let me go ahead and be a little bit of a collector here. Okay. This person feels like they're a doer. In fact, he's just a little stupido. Dude, this cheat is so annoying. In combination with a knockback stick, almost unbeatable. What does one do against that? What is the play? Oh, maybe? Yeah, I think if we go for a bow, that makes sense. I forgot. It's not something I'm used to. It is, man. This is not something I'm used to. Damn you, Marlowe. Please, keep your techniques to yourself from now on. We don't need that. This just gives cheaters more ideas. Why is this still not fixed? Oop. I don't know where he is. I'm gonna collect more gold so I can get a power bow. That's gonna hurt him more. Okay, here we go. Why is this still not fixed? Same question. It's crazy. It's crazy that you can still waste all your resources by doing that. How is this not fixed yet? Oh god, our bed is gone. Just get that placed chicken again. But I don't think that's gonna help us too much now. I couldn't even... What? He killed me in like 3 hits? Is there a new cheat that makes you deal more damage as well? Like, what the hell? Also, I couldn't find my hotkey. I couldn't even bow him. Like, he killed me in 3 hits. I was on full health and I had heal pool. And we had like prod 3 or something, or prod 2. Like, what? I don't feel like that adds up, I have to admit. Wait, did he have a diamond sword maybe? Weird. Anyway, I have to end the stream now. I really hope you all enjoyed today's stream. I have to go to work in 50 minutes. If you did so, go ahead and follow, do all of the usual thing. I think you all know that. Also, go ahead and click on this link. No. Go ahead and click on this link. Here we go. This is a link to my highlight channel. Go ahead and subscribe. We're going to reach YouTube rank by the end of the year. So, have yourself a wonderful rest of the day or night, and goodbye. And now we're gonna raid someone. Who are we going to raid? Okay, thank you, Ed. Raid channel. Oh, super. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing we can do. Start raid. Have seen worse things, I have to admit. I'm just looking for